We're getting freak nasty with Dracula by Bram Stoker for Halloween. And I'm focusing on how Count Dracula is able to paralyze his victims through fear, but also seduction at the same time. Dracula has already turned one of the characters' wives undead, and while Van Helsing and his crew are busy staking her through the heart, Dracula takes advantage of the distraction and attacks another one of the character's wives, named Mina Harker, already knocking out her husband who was standing guard. Strangely enough, I did not want to hinder him. I suppose it is a part of the horrible curse that this happens when his touch is on his victim. He placed his reeking lips upon my throat. Her husband groaned. When the other characters get back, they catch Dracula red-handed. On the bed beside the window lay Jonathan Harker, his face flushed and breathing heavily as though in a stupor. Kneeling on the near edge of the bed facing outwards was the white-clad figure of his wife. By her side stood a tall, thin man clad in black. His face was turned from us, but the instant we saw it, we all recognized the Count. With his left hand, he held both Mrs. Harker's hands, keeping them away with her arms at full tension. His right hand gripped her by the back of the neck, forcing her face down on his bosom. Her white nightdress was smeared with blood, and a thin stream trickled down the man's bare breast. And one of the other characters observes how the Count had held his wife in that terrible and horrid position, with her mouth to the open wound in his breast. It interested me, even at that moment, to see that whilst the face of white-set passion worked convulsively over the bowed head, the hands tenderly and lovingly stroked the ruffled hair. This juxtaposition of fear and pleasure is at the heart of the novel. Everything the Count does is sexualized, and while this is a representation of the UK's fear of Eastern European culture and men converting their Victorian wives, it is more importantly an allegory for the spread of sexually transmitted diseases. Mina now has the same disease that her friend also got from Dracula, which she died from. Like how sex, because of STDs, can cause both pleasure and pain, life, but also sometimes death. I think my drawing encapsulates this juxtaposition because it shows his power to bite you on the neck while he sweetly whispers in your ear. The Francis Ford Coppola movie, and especially the 2024 Nosferatu, lean heavily into the sexual lenses you could read the book through. But did you always know Dracula got this raunchy?